Hey Tom Wolf, hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoy the tunes. And I hope the music isn't too loud. Hopefully I'm coming in clear enough. That's good. Okay, everything should be pretty ready. Oh, almost forgot one last thing. Hey, Fallen Hero. Hope you're doing well. Okay, then. Okie doke, that's working. I swear, when you get to this level, all of the enemies are just, like, at your level. Why do I keep getting trap door guys? No, it's a schneck. Ugh, damn. Maybe get past enemy 3 this time. Oh well, at least it's working. Oh, I forgot to post this on Blue Sky. Copy that. Excuse me. There we go. Aw, thank you, Tom Wolf. Thank you for the 5 stream streak. I greatly appreciate the support. excuse me. Okay, let's put in the ad break, and then when we come back, we will start the show proper. See you soon, everybody.
Well.
Hey dude, hope you're doing well. I'm sorry, dude, it ran away. Okay, that should be good. Can anyone still hear the music? Technically, you guys are hearing what I'm hearing from my headphones. I just want to make sure you guys can hear at least some of it. Okay. Ouch. Hello everyone, welcome to the Q once again. It's Tikus Q, the American Kangaroo, though still trapped in Durg form thanks to my procrastination and terribleness. Don't worry, I'll get that done at some point. It's just always so hard trying to decide what I really want to do for my PNG for like the next regular. But in any case, tonight is not about PNGs, tonight is about art, and the adventures we take while being in art. So which is why this is episode 2 of our art adventure for Gulliver's Adventures. And I thank you all for the support for some of this. And just to remind all of you what this is again. So this is Gulliver. Originally, he started off as a security guard lion in a little vor idea I had, but then I decided to use him in something else. A little experiment for a type of stream that I hadn't really done before, and I figured, why the hell not? Let's try it out and see what people think. And thanks to a lot of you guys, I am surprised how many people wanted to actually see me do this. So I figured, why not try an episode 2 and see where it goes from there. So yes, we are going to be continuing episode 2 of Gulliver's Adventure. And we'll get into the review of what happened last time later. But for now, we're just going to talk about a few things. Let's see. Shrink that back down over there. There we go. Okay. So, first things. Thank you everybody for the support that I've been receiving the last couple of weeks so far. It's been amazing seeing the follower count go up to 611 now, and I am very happy to thank, let's see, who is that? Our newest follower, I think it's Zit the Big Cerberus, or Z the Big Cerberus. I think that's how they say it. Oh, I think it's just Z. Z the Big Cerberus. Thank you very much for becoming follower 611 for the channel. It's amazing to see all the new people coming in. Aw, thank you, Tom Wolf. Thank you very much for the 10 bits. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, so yes, I do appreciate everybody's support for the channel so far. And I have been thinking about ways to improve the channel besides a few obvious things. I still need to make a new background at some point. I've been trying to think of new ideas for that. I still gotta think of a new BRB screen. A new outro and intro. It's just one thing after the other. And then trying to balance out my personal life with cleaning the house and making sure everything's okay with the house, and then trying to make sure I pay off my internet bill and try to take care of myself most of the time, so it's just one thing after the other, but I try my best to make sure that the channel at least gets in there. So in any case, so I was thinking about something recently, and it's an idea I'm kind of bouncing off my head a little bit at the time. So I was thinking about implementing a new redeem where if you guys had enough channel points for it, I would redeem... Oh, dang it. No, I don't want to do that, sorry. Anyway. Oh, hey Arcturix.
Yo.
One sec, I gotta... Oh wait, that was already doing that before. Never mind. Okay, audio, capture, beta. Okay, and then can you say something one more time?
Yo.
Okay, good. I got your sound on here too.
Papa G.
Nothing much, just getting through my intro.
Neat.
Hey, Pillow Mimic.
Yeah.
Nice to see you.
My nose.
I know allergies are just terrible. Sinuses changing, weather changing. I've got tissues
no,
just in
air,
case.
so it's allergy.
Oh, my nose is just... It was just being itchy. right now.
Aye.
It does that from time to time.
Relatable.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was thinking about adding a new redeem to the channel, which would be, for a certain amount, I would add pencil sketches, which would add over into a much more discussed art theme for doing more art streams with all of you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to actually put the cost of this for channel points in, but one of my friends suggested I do both channel points and bits at some point.
That could be a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So that way, I can practice my art, do some pencil sketches with y'all, and I can do some more art streams in the meantime too.
Yeah.
Aside from trying the art adventure every now and then. Oh, just so everybody knows, if you are a part of my Discord channel, you are more than welcome to join in the general voice chat. All you have to do is just be a member and you're okay. Just remember to keep everything TOS for Twitch and everything.
Be a good boy.
Or girl, or NB.
Okay. So aside from some of the channel stuff that I've been trying to get under control lately and trying to add to it, I've been trying to think of what other games to play in the future once I get my current ones done, because I still have to defeat Dragon Quest VII, which has gone on far longer than I thought it would at this point. I'm hoping there's at least two more streams to go on that one, or maybe less, and then I still have to defeat People of Note and Wander Stars. I'm at the end of those games, I think.
See?
I need to figure out what to stream next. I pretty much finished up Retro Rewind at this point.
I need to do some more retro stuff at some point.
Yeah.
I've been looking at some of my Steam library too, and I thought at one point I could try playing Grimshire, since that one's still in early access and everything.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the adult film names for this game are pretty funny. I have 3 different copies of, what's it called? Yummy Wolf.
Okay, and aside from that, let's see. I've been trying to think of some other games to play in the future, so I was thinking Grimshire could be up there. Maybe another short RPG if I can find one. Maybe try to do a retro game at some point. And then, let's see. I'm gonna have to check out my library later to see what I can think of. I did get Bloodborne for the PlayStation 5, but I don't know when I'd actually play that, so I'd probably save that for, like, beginning of September, the end of August or something if I wanted to plan that out.
How long have you played Bloodborne for? 6 years now. So you must be good then.
I swear, the amount of skill level I've seen people play those games is insane. It's like, I played Bloodborne completely naked and only using my fists throughout the whole thing. And then there's the insane ones where people are like, I didn't get hit once doing this whole thing. Watch my playthrough.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that's just the norm for game franchises that have content droughts. People just find new and more creative ways to play the game.
Yeah, I can do that to some degree, but once I finish a game's story, it has to really compel me to want to keep playing it over and over again.
Same, to be honest.
It
I mean,
depends on the game, really.
I mean, one of the reasons why I kept playing Chrono Trigger is because it had like 13 endings with variants to each one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I know of a YouTuber who is known for finding new and different ways to beat like Fallout games and whatnot. Like there's a whole channel, a whole playlist for just Fallout 4. Can you beat Fallout 4 with an impossible gun? Or Fallout 3 as the Pikeline Stasher? Fallout 4 as a Necromancer? Fallout New Vegas in 24 hours?
I think I actually saw a video once where someone said, can you beat Kingdom Hearts 2 without jumping?
Can you beat Fallout 4 with only ejected fusion cores?
Can you beat Hades with only using dashing?
Can
Yes.
you beat Fallout 3? Can you beat Fallout 4 while completely crippled and over encumbered?
Oh my god. Yeah, just the challenge runs are interesting, but you have to be a special breed of kind of person to want to love a game so much that you have to think of more creative ways to play it like that.
Pretty much.
In any case.
And knowing my ADHD-ridden what, I can get bored of a game really fast if I've already played it. Like with Fallout 4, I pretty much seen everything in that game at that point. So anytime I try to get into it, I immediately get bored.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, I try to go back to Mass Effect sometimes, but when I try playing the first game again, I kind of get really bored because I've done so much of Mass Effect 1 in my lifetime. Because when it first came out, I played that game like 7 or 8 different times on both male and female sides of the story. And I wanted to get all the achievements too for the game, which I did, surprisingly. I actually got all the achievements where I had to master all the guns, all the classes, I had to max out all the stats, max out affinities, I had to max out Paragon and Renegade and everything. And I was finally able to do it after a while. The hardest one, though, by far, was getting, I think it was 120 kills with the sniper rifle. That one was tough.
I see.
Well, because
Oh
there's
my
not that many instances in Mass Effect 1 that you actually need the sniper rifle, because most of the time you can just pistol whip or shotgun something to death, but there are many instances where you can use the sniper rifle as like a means of like actual snipering. So that was one of the
Right.
tough ones. But yeah, I do at least want to go back to that at some point.
I do want to play the Resident Evil games that I have in my Steam library at some point. I played a bunch of like indie games based off of them, and honestly, it would be a pretty nice change of pace to actually play the real deal. I was thinking of starting out with Resident Evil 7. Welcome to the family, son.
That was a surprisingly good one. I got
Yeah,
I got the gold edition of that when it went on sale one time, and I gotta admit, Resident Evil 7 definitely had an interesting idea for it to go first person, and it surprised me a lot with the stalker mechanics in that one.
Yeah, if I remember this correctly, because of the photorealistic graphics that they went to, it's what saved the Resident Evil franchise as a whole.
Yeah,
Like, budget-wise.
yeah. What happened was they found out how much it would cost them to make all of the objects in there by scratch, and it went over their budget because of what they would have to do, like a Louisiana swamp with an old house and everything, and they realized that by making all that's from scratch, it would take them so much longer. But then one of their devs had a really brilliant idea to go for photorealism, which is basically you just scan everything with special types of cameras, which to them were incredibly within budget. And all they'd have to do is just like take pictures of like certain objects or houses or anything like that, plants, trees, ground textures or anything like that, and they just have to scan it, manipulate it a little bit, and it would save them a ton of money and time.
Neat.
So yeah, that's
That's
how
neat.
that's how photorealism became so popular in the video game space, and why a lot of horror games go for photorealism, because it's actually a lot cheaper to go for that than actually build it yourself, or go with like I think going with like the Unreal Engine or something like that, because if you go for a photorealism engine, it actually cuts down some of the time on that.
The
Then again,
and my opinion, it actually looks pretty nice for a horror game.
oh yeah, the immersion in RE7 is, quite frankly, one of the scariest games I've ever played, and I don't play too many horror games that much, but one of the things that really freaked me out while playing the game was that I had to turn up the sound to make sure I was like immersed in the sound quality, And there would be moments where I would hear like a creak in the floor, or I would hear something like bang against a window, and I'd just be like, what the fuck is that? And it would just be nothing at all, because the atmosphere was so immersive, and the ambient noises that they would just randomly put in the game would scare the bejesus out of me almost as much as the stalkers trying to kill me.
Not gonna lie, I feel like at this point I've played through so many like different horror games and horror demos and whatnot. Like I've seen so much that anytime I enter a new horror game, I'm just like, all right, time to lock in. Like you know that meme of who was it? The Weekend guy, like navigating his way through the light maze, and then the other guy from American Psycho just walking down the hallway. That's pretty much me on the right. Like every other like content creator is on the left. Then there's me on the right. It's like, oh, all right, monsters, you ready to dance?
Yeah, there are there are some content creators who just kind of go into a video game like not really that scared at all, and they're kind of like, okay, try to scare me kind of thing.
What if I want the monsters to come and get me? What if I want them to try?
Then you'd be like that meme of Leon in the Carbots animation where the zombies go, why do I hear boss music? And it shows Leon's health bar showing on the screen like a Dark Souls boss. In any case, so one of the things that I actually thought was really cool recently that just happened was we just got a trailer for a game that I've been keeping my eye on called Stranger Than Heaven, which has been predicted to be a prequel to the Like a Dragon Yakuza series. So I have it queued up here in my windows. Let me just turn out this music real quick.
Oh yeah, that reminds me, one of the horror games that I've had my eyes on for a bit just got released last week.
I gotta put Gulliver away for a second. There we go. There is some Japanese in this, but there is some American language in this too. So what's really interesting about this is that this is actually a bilingual video game, which is very unheard of for a lot of. Oh, there's multiple languages in this game, so
you just made me think of what would sound like an old Vine. Hey, I'm bilingual. I thought you were bisexual.
Okay, let me see if I can do this without... Okay, there we go. The application should be there. There we go. Okay, here we go. Oh, I almost forgot. I gotta share the window with you guys on the general thing. 1 second. There we go. That way you guys can actually see what I'm watching.
Right.
There we go.
登場界それが俺たちの国だ登場界
So just to clarify, everyone, this is a prequel to the origins of the Tojo clan, which is the clan that Kiryu and Majima belonged to when they joined in the 70s and 80s. So everybody guessed there was a prequel to that, so we were pretty much right. Okay, here we go.
ほいじゃあいよいよ兄貴組立ち上げるんじゃのやっちゃろうや兄貴なら絶対にてっぺん取れますけ
ありがとうなけどそういうんじゃねえんだ俺たちみてえなヤクザもん帰る場所のない連中が生きていけるそんな場所があったらいいって思わねえかねえだろそんなのだから作るんだよ俺たち自身で
That right there, that's the Japan you've been dreaming about.
Wow. This is Japan.
Stranger than heaven. Black streets walking on the edge of the night. Senses sharper than the edge of the night. Looking to my left, something don't feel right.
None of you can see it, but I'm bobbing my head right now.
歌を食い物にして蒼天堀の帝王なんて呼ばれて、それでできた居場所ってのも俺も欲しかったものなんでしょうか。
So yes, this takes place over 50 years, this game. Over the course of one man's life. As he starts the Tojo clan. This is by far the most ambitious game we have ever seen from RGG Studios.
I can tell.
What's your story? Just a poem for the Yakuza. Some things never change.
親分、よろしくお願いいたします。
Obsessing over one man's death. That's no way to live a life.
I know, but I can't just live it alone. If I don't settle this, my life can't ever begin. Nice to know you're not scared.
What's a man gotta do for a little peace and quiet?
Yep, this is Snoop Dogg. He is in the game, he is a full character, and he does have a piece of the song in this, in the soundtrack.
Remember my...
Oh! I just had a thought.
Yep, and his son is in this too, surprisingly.
But I was just thinking, they really got Snoop Dogg on board with this project once they let him get a hit of that Meri Majima, if you get what I mean.
I don't think I've ever seen a piece of media without him smoking in it. Anyway.
怖い顔してますよ、社長。
両脇前逆算した。
You know, we could always just make our own country. It's the only choice we got.
Our only way forward is to make a place for ourselves. That settles it, Makoto. If this country won't accept us, we'll carve out our own right from underneath it.
Come on, join the fun. It's our homecoming after all.
So long, America! This is my home, and nothing's gonna change that!
Stranger than heaven.
And that's the trailer.
Man.
Yeah, the way they cut this and the way that they were able to do this, it's like a movie trailer practically.
What I'm wondering is how they're ultimately gonna do all that or pull all that off. I mean, over 50 years?
I assume that there will be some time skips in there because there are specifically 5 periods in time for Japan for Makoto's like whole journey from Because what I've been able to see, from what I've been able to research from the story so far, is apparently Makoto is a half American, half Japanese person. He came to Japan because both of his parents are dead, and he basically faces racism and prejudice over in America, so he takes his chances going to his mother's home country in Japan. And it's basically a rags to riches story how he becomes the first chairman of the Tojo clan.
Right.
And as far as the story goes, he starts off with Snoop Dogg, who plays the character Orpheus, who's a international smuggler who takes things from America to Japan through the Pacific Ocean. And he learns the tricks of the trades from him, and after that, he goes on to becoming a showman, which is basically in terms of producer, to try and find musical talent in order to make money off of them.
Right.
So that's how he gets his start. And from what I can tell from the story, he does start off with somebody else's Yakuza family, but I think he gets kicked out at some point, and then he starts the Tojo clan, which is pretty interesting because normally Yakuza in Japan, they do not accept you if you are born outside of Japan. Because technically you gotta be like pure Japanese in order to actually join any of those associations. And the fact that they're telling a story based on prejudice is pretty interesting. Because there's kind of an unspoken truth to a lot of Asian countries where even if you are a direct descendant of an Asian bloodline, if you're born in another country, you're basically considered an outsider and a foreigner no matter what. So the fact that they're telling a story about a guy who faces prejudice every day for being half American and half Japanese is a really interesting take on this, because a Yakuza that's built on the idea of outsiders that Kiryu and Majima join one day is really cool, in my opinion. How it defies the norm for everything. So yeah, this is a wish list. Looking forward to it. Day one purchase as soon as I can get it. And I will be playing this on the channel. Because you all know how much I love the Yakuza series. I loved playing 7 and 8 and Majima's Pirate Adventure on the channel. I have played Kiwami 1 and 2 on my own, and then I've played 6 on my own. 3 was kind of a bust because the original remaster is very broken in terms of enemy design, because they defend a lot, which makes battles a lot tougher. And then I just kind of skipped 4 and 5 and just went straight to 6 after that, because I was like, I'll just watch a summary and I'll just do that.
Alright.
So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to this. So what are your thoughts?
It's definitely a change in tone from the pirate game. I'll definitely say that. It's a change of tone. It looks like they're trying to go for something more serious than what Yakuza had been known for in the past.
Well, when it comes to the Yakuza series, they're always known to be both melodrama, seriousness, and comedy all wrapped in one, because usually it's the melodrama and serious tone that's in the main story, and then the comedy usually comes from the side stories that you do.
Well, yeah, but what I'm trying to get at is it looks like it's trying to take more of a serious stance than the previous titles.
Oh yeah. Because, yeah, with Majima's Pirate Adventure, when that was happening, that was pure, pretty much comedy with that whole thing. It had some seriousness to it, but not, a lot in terms of everything. It was just kind of an extra, fun thing they did for Majima, since he hasn't really had his own game yet.
Yep.
And then the ones before that, the ones about Ichiban, those were the RPG-centered ones because Ichiban likes seeing things as RPGs because he loved Dragon Quest.
Yep.
And we're still not sure what they're going to do with Kiryu, because last time we left him, he was dying of cancer at the end of 8.
The next Yakuza game, it starts with Kiryu's funeral.
God, that would be terrible.
Probably It can't be as bad as the rookie's death from Halo.
Hey. Knowing...
They killed... Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
They killed him off in a book.
Aw.
Why? Why?
If RGG wants to make it as ridiculous as they wanted to with the surreality they put around Majima, Kiryu, and all their band of merry Yakuza ex-people, I imagine one of the games would be about Kiryu fighting his cancer quite literally.
Now you got me thinking of that one goat of like a Dragon Ball Z meme. I heard the cancer is pretty strong. Let me fight it.
Goku would do that.
I mean, there's already a meme of Vegeta like photoshopped to be bald and saying, "Kakarot, this cancer is pretty strong. I don't think I can win."
Okay, so anyway, aside from that else in the news, let me see real quick. Okay, we still got time. Let's see. The Legend of Zelda movie gets new release stage. I'm still on the fence about how this is gonna go. Because while the Super Mario movies were decent as far as things go, I'm still wondering how they're gonna handle a live-action Zelda movie. Let's see, we got some promotional material here. We've got the main actor and the main actress who will play Zelda and Link.
Okay, I'll say it. I am hella getting Lord of the Rings vibes.
It kind of looks like that in a way.
Hella. Like, this screams Lord of the Rings to me.
I wouldn't be surprised if Miyamoto did watch those movies a few too many times to get some inspiration. The theatrical release for this is planned up between April 30th and May 7th of 2027. So we're looking at a spring launch for the film next year.
Which kind of reminds me, you know about Masters of the Universe? With He-Man and Skeletor and all?
Yeah.
That's getting a movie.
Really?
June 5th is when it comes out in theaters.
Oh, right, I forgot about that. I think one of the really weird crowds were going like, no, they can't use pronouns in that whole thing. And I'm just like, you do realize He-Man's entire personification is literally pronouns, right? He-Man.
It is in his name. There is a pronoun in his name. What kind of top shelf Skeletor Loud House are you smoking?
Let's see, there's a brand new PlayStation 5 controller reveal.
Oh god, oh no, I just realized. Oh no.
What?
Guess who is starring as Skeletor in Masters of the Universe?
Who?
Take a guess.
I think Mark Hamill.
No, worse.
Huh.
Jared fucking Leto.
Oh, that's gonna be scary.
God fucking damn it. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're okay. Jared Leto of all people. Weird.
Why? But I ask again, why? Almost every movie he's been in these days, it's just been awful. Suicide Squad, Morbius, Tron, Ares. It's like he has the
I think it's because he's got an Oscar win under his belt, so they're kind of hoping he'll take it seriously enough to get one of those again or something. I don't know.
It's like he has the opposite of a Midas touch.
Well, I'm just kind of worried what he's going to do to his cast members when he... Because he's... what's it called? Where an actor tries to envelop the character in their daily life or something.
Mobile Suit Gundam's coming to theater.
Method Actor, that's the one.
Mobile Suit Gundam Hathaway, The Swords of Nymph Circle, or Circe.
Yeah, Jared Leto's a
Huh.
method actor, so he kind of terrifies his co-workers on set whenever he's in character. It's one of the reasons why they cut a lot of his parts from the Suicide Squad, because people were literally terrified of him being around him on set, because he would envelop being Joker to the point where it would actually terrify the crew.
I will say the one movie that I am looking forward to coming out this May 29th, Backrooms.
That looks creepy, I'll say that.
Oh yeah, it's pretty much a mixture of standard movie perspective and found footage.
Blair Witch.
Blair Witch, yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll be kind of like a Blair Witch Project, but with its own take.
There's actually an interesting movie trailer I saw this morning. I was watching on Gusley's channel. One sec, I'll bring it up. It's by Leica Studios.
Mm-hmm.
And it's called Wild Woods. Here's a trailer. One sec, let me turn off the music.
I've never heard of it before.
It just came out today. Here we go.
Oh. Oh, it looks...
He's gotta go outside
Is that stop motion?
No, he doesn't.
Well, actually, Leica does something different with stop motion these days. What they do is, Leica actually does sculpt a lot of the characters themselves. Like, they'll make the facial features, they'll make the different mouths and the different eyes and everything, and the different body parts, and they'll 3D scan them into a computer, or photo scan them into a computer, and then they'll actually make the film based on the 3D object versions of their sculptures. So that way it's a lot smoother. It still has the artistic design of stop motion, and they can still like move it more freely and everything.
That sounds weird.
Well, it saves them a lot more time, especially considering that when they originally started doing stop motion, it would take them like, I think it was like 24 hours to get 8 seconds of footage originally.
Ooh.
So in this case, they build the sets themselves, they photo scan them into their computers and everything, and then they do the entire film in 3D.
Huh.
So it saves them a lot more time, it saves them a lot more money on, like, having to build all the camera sets and everything required in order to actually make everything move at a certain pace and everything.
I see.
So yeah, they still use
in all the right ways. Hopefully.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of movie theaters, I actually saw something recently. Apparently, Glitch, you know that they're doing the finale of Digital Circus in theaters on, I think it was June 9th, if I remember correctly.
Oh, yeah, I never really paid that much attention to Amazing Digital Circus. It just strikes me as another typical isekai series.
One sec, guys. 1 second. Yeah? One sec. Oh, dang it. Apologies, everybody. I'll be right back. I gotta go let the dog outside. I'll be right back.
Dekus actually getting up for once?
Oh, boy.
Oh, Terry's what you and Deacons were talking about.
We were watching a trailer for a new movie.
Okay.
From the Leica studio. Let's see. 2020. What's it called? It was called Wildwood. And essentially a girl's brother gets taken to some fairy tale land, and she has to go there to try and get him back.
Okay. So a type of rescue mission type of game. Or a rescue adventure, I guess.
Yep.
I'm not sure if my brother is just overly paranoid or if I have a little bit too much faith in people. Cause more or less, like, leaving the store, a guy was approaching us in the parking lot to just give us his business card. While my brother thought we were, getting robbed, I guess. Again, it's not like we're in a shady part of the neighborhood or anything. So, is my brother just being a little over paranoid, or am I just having too much faith in people? Oh yeah, I forgot I had Minecraft on.
Oh, new movie out.
What's the name of the movie?
I'm playing Retro Rewind.
Ah,
It's called The Color Violet.
okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
this
the
means I
game
have to
be
sell
owner of a
this.
video shop.
Apologies,
kind
I'm
of
back.
Blockbuster.
Yeah, I'm playing Retro Rewind right now.
Okay, cool. Welcome back, Deacon.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's okay.
The great beast has returned to his throne.
Well,
Just
yeah.
wish other people could take out the dog. Okay, let's see. So anyway. Oh yeah. I was trying to say that, so Glitch has been having some controversy trying to get the finale of Amazing Digital Circus in theaters lately. Apparently they had to cancel, like outright cancel all showings in South Korea recently, which made a huge debacle.
Why did they have to do that?
So apparently, after doing a bit of research on this, apparently some countries have a very interesting way of trying to get foreign films to show in their theaters. And South Korea's way is, in order for a film to be shown from a foreign nation, it first has to be shown to the Prime Minister and a select panel of people. And they have to determine whether or not it's actually, suitable for audiences of South Korea. And there's a problem with that. Apparently, you have to give them a physical edition of the film or a digital one. And the problem with that is South Korea has had many leaks when it comes to DC and Marvel films this way. So it's actually a question of whether or not the South Korean government can be trusted with the final episode of The Amazing Digital Circus, along with a few other countries they're starting to cancel contracts with.
That might get leaked early.
Yeah, and this is one of the things you don't want being leaked early at this point, because a lot of the fandom doesn't want this spoiled for anybody who doesn't want to see it in the theaters, and there are people who probably would post spoilers somewhere for this kind of thing, because this is one of the most anticipated indie animations for a finale we've ever seen.
I mean, of
Yeah,
course,
they
people
will
are
do
gonna.
it for views and clicks.
I mean, of course, people are gonna try to post spoilers for it.
Definitely. So yeah, so they decided to cancel on South Korea because they didn't want to risk the leaks of the film getting out early and spreading online that way. So they're trying to make sure whatever country they have this in, they wanted to make sure that the film is secure, it doesn't get leaked to the public, and that it will just make sure that people don't get spoiled too early for this thing. So while I do sympathize with the people of South Korea losing this, it is understandable to why they would do this. And at least Glitch has been doing some damage control on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because apparently, originally they wanted to put it like a week before the release of the actual YouTube launch, but a lot of the theaters would only coordinate for like either a month or 2 weeks before the launch date.
I see.
So Glitch has had a lot of problems trying to get this all sorted out. So hopefully things will still stay the course, and hopefully when they do send the film to other countries, people can watch it and we can all just try not to spoil it for each other. Because I've been really happy seeing that there's a lot of people that do want to see this in theaters, and they're making like online promises not to spoil this for anybody. So I find that cool. This should be interesting. Apparently Lies of P2 is officially in full development now. So Lies of P is getting a sequel. Let's see. Aside from that, I don't really see any other stories worth mentioning right now, and we are heading into the next ad break, so I think I'm going to call it right here for the news segment of all this. And then I'm going to put us on the 3-minute ad break, so that way we can get into the art adventure. So, 3 minutes, everybody. Get a drink, get a snack, use the bathroom you need to. We're back after these messages, so stay tuned. And make sure to pay attention, because I am going to be putting in the very first selection for the viewer choice very soon, so stay tuned. 3 minutes, everybody. Oh, poor Pillow, he gets covered by the game screen.
I cannot see what I'm doing.
What mysterious things is the Pillow doing behind that screen?
Rigging.
Okay, I just gotta redo this so that the window will now show my Krita. There we go. Put that over there. Really should make a title card for this. There we go. Okay, get rid of that window. Keep that window around. Get rid of that window. Whew. Oh wow, we already went through that whole track.
Impressive. Also, hello.
And who has joined us? Hello, Billy the
Hey,
Dude.
buddy.
Billy Dude, hello.
How's it going?
Pretty well. Just got a bunch of clothes in my suitcase for vacation.
Oh, nice.
I'm taking a break and just chilling tonight since tomorrow I'm leaving.
Okie doke.
Okay.
Glad I can jump in on stream and watch this. Hope you're doing good, Pillow and Oterax.
Octeriax.
Octeriax, sorry. I'm bad at names.
Yeah, we're all bad at names. We just choose to learn them, thankfully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's that one that I wanted before? There it is.
By the way, the one you did where he inflated himself is so cute.
Well, we'll be continuing the adventure from there. And thankfully I've got a few ideas to work on with this.
I'm really glad you're making this like a staple in your you're making this a thing in your streams. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, there's going to be 2 major choices tonight for this episode, thankfully. I tried to
I'm watching. Okay.
Hey, Young Loon. Hope you're doing well.
Oh, you joining? I thought someone joined this
No, I was just looking at the chat.
Okay.
Okay, it looks like the ad break is over. No, this isn't Maternity. The one in the corner there, that's actually Gulliver's very first picture I ever drew of him, and that's actually a Vor pic.
I love that. I wish I was the one he bored.
Hashtag Peggers.
Yeah, that one's Vor.
Yes, Vor.
Basically, he was hired as a security guard, and he's telling the officers, well, I did capture them. I just don't know if I can release them to you.
And if I can't, would you mind if they're digested?
So yeah, that was the first thing I did Gulliver with, and then the one in the background here, this is the new form of Gulliver that chat was making sure to happen.
We came up with him a week ago.
Or was it
God,
2
now
weeks
you got-
ago?
Now you got me thinking,
Yes,
what
I-
if... Oh, sorry.
Okay, the sponsor, the bot says a week ago.
Okay.
Can you imagine if Gulliver got a job as a security guard at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza?
Oh my
boy.
god.
That would be horrifying.
Wait,
In all the
wait,
right ways.
Should that be like an alternative universe thing we should check out? Oh my god, now that I thought about it, I can't stop thinking.
It's something I will consider one day. Not
Yeah,
sure if I'd actually
really
do
a
that, but still.
dream.
I am not that good at drawing animatronics as things go.
Oh, and I don't think it has to be animatronics. Like, it could just be
yeah.
like himbos.
Be
In any
like
case.
a, different UA for them being regular furries.
So, to review Gulliver's adventure. Gulliver first starts off in his farmland village, whose name I couldn't come up with. We'll have to figure that out another time. And he's basically known as a sweet guy who comes from a good family, but sadly he is prone to accidents and has bad luck. So he's often known for messing up jobs, accidentally knocking over things, and his latest escapade was he accidentally let loose the livestock in the farm into the market, which kind of destroyed the market for the day.
Yep.
So the townspeople decided they had enough of Gulliver, and they tried to gently encourage him to go out to the big city in order to make something of himself and get him away from the village, so they repair it.
I'm not gonna lie. When you mentioned now, to give context. This is a real town, a real place in the United States where I have family. I'm not making this up. When you said like small village, all I could think of is Gaylord, Michigan.
Eh.
Michigan?
Yep, cozy little alpine town up in northern Michigan.
You'd be surprised what kind of names there are for cities in the United States.
And when I say, oh sorry,
That's okay, you were speaking, you know.
And when I say alpine theme, I mean like most of the buildings are alpine themed. Even places like Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, they have to follow the building code guidelines to fit the town.
Okay.
It's actually pretty cute.
Hey,
For
Zippy.
some reason, what Octariac said reminded me of that one meme or Vine that goes, "This one looks like Michigan." That's how I feel about you.
Yeah,
That
doing
is
pretty good,
fine.
Zippy. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so after Gulliver was encouraged to leave town, he decided to go to the big city. After he got there and he established himself at the Adventurers Guild, they gave him a choice for a job, and we were able to vote on it. And we decided to make him a sorcerer's apprentice. And after he became a sorcerer's apprentice, he was tasked to go into the woods to find some ingredients to make his very first potion in order to get his whole title going on. But And I gotta open this to show what happened. He found he had found an enchanted arrow in the forest which he mistook for a wand. And he tried practicing magic because chat voted on it.
Dang it. Now,
And he
now you got me think. Sorry.
And he accidentally inflated himself with an air spell.
Now I'm thinking of the Sorcerer's Apprentice song and the Disney animation and Walter the Wizard.
So anyway, then at the end of the episode, he lost both of his shoes, sadly, to slimes, who were curious about the whole thing, and after he ran out of magic, he deflated, he got all the ingredients together, and he got back to the sorcerer, and now he's at an apprenticeship there. And so we begin episode 2, where it takes place during his apprenticeship at the sorcerer's shop. And let me just put that over there. And now that we've got that all established, we have the very first intro, where we must decide who is Gulliver's teacher / wizard apprenticeship. So, for chat, this is going to be interesting. I have with me the special tool that will allow us to decide what kind of person this is going to be.
ChatGPT! I'm just kidding.
No.
No.
I will say that again, I will kick you out.
It's a roulette wheel.
I'm joking.
I know. Okay, let me just switch to the roulette screen.
Oh my god, I was right.
Yep.
Yay, let's spin the wheel.
Okay, I just gotta get it going. There we go. So we have the roulette wheel. I can actually fit this on the screen. 1 second. Okay, there we go.
So
Now,
I'm guessing you're doing this instead of like the channel voting system.
I figured this would be much more fun for at least this one. The channel voting system will come for the next thing. So,
Okay.
for the roulette, everyone in chat, you will... Hey, Zippy. Thank you very much for the 5 bits.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I did have something else earlier, but then the reset on this put the zombie back up there, so I gotta think of something else eventually.
Bambi.
Anyway,
Bambi.
so everybody in chat, list an animal type that you would want this anthro teacher to be. And I will throw the first one in myself. I am going to put in a kangaroo.
And us in Discord chat putting suggestions as well.
Well, whatever you guys...
Technically in chat, too.
Well, technically in chat, so whatever you guys say, I'm going to put on the roulette wheel.
Okay.
Okay, so we got another line from Rosette Cat. Everybody gets 1.
I'm thinking.
At 1.
Oh yeah, 1. Be careful, everyone, before you
Okay.
say it.
Zippy
wanna
says
say-
tiger.
No, wait. He said Protogen.
Zippy said Progen first, but you only get to pick one, Zippy, so which one would it be?
Okay, which one's
Yeah.
going to be, Zippy?
Take a moment to think.
I figured this way everybody's fair about it.
I'm still
Okay, Progen.
Okay, somehow a protogen lives in this fantasy world. We'll go with it.
It probably
Let's-
fell in a time hole.
The fantasy world of Ohio, 1995.
A furry went back in time wearing a watch, and they fused into a protogen.
Okay, so far we've got Rue, Lion, Protogen. What do you guys want?
Dog.
Dude says dog.
Okay.
Okay, so dude has claimed dog.
Give me a canine. Dogs don't get. I like. Okay, let's be honest. It's no secret I like. Well, maybe you did know this. I like wolves, but give my dogs some love. Give the dogs of the world a chance.
Okay, what specific dog, just in case?
Japan Mastiff.
A Mastiff, interesting. Okay.
I like German Shepherds more, but Mastiffs usually have the same color as them, and they're just lot bigger and fluffier. And they're apparently a very expensive dog breed, so you don't see a lot of them.
Okay, Zippy. Have a safe bus
Thanks,
ride.
Zippy.
That's why I said Mastiff.
Okay. Anybody else got a suggestion?
I'm trying to think of one. That's something scaly.
Oh, that's the one. Don't take your time. There's a lot of scalies.
Probably Eastern Dragon.
Okay. Eastern Dragon.
Your brother's just a dragon.
They definitely come off as the wise type.
Okay.
Except
I think we all wish we had a nice friend in our lives.
now I'm just thinking of my new OC and and what he would say, like, "Hey, Cirilla, I need help finding I need help. This is girl I like in high school, and I want to ask her out to prom." And he looks over like, "My brother, do you want the method?"
Oh, you want to ask someone out, Susie? You say, "You clear your Friday nights. I'm taking you out."
No, he'd be like Spy from Team Fortress 2 Expiration Date and teach him how to seduce. Be like, "So, seduce me."
Could be a spider or a bat.
Zippy, if you're still there, I'm sorry I didn't read the top part there before. Sorry you had such a bad day at work.
It happens.
Sorry about your day, Zippy. Oh, and sorry if you're not, and if you're listening to this at all. I just read the last comment.
Okay, so we've got... Actually, I think I'll change mine from kangaroo. I'm not sure if I want to put another of my species around it just yet. Let's see. I'm going to change mine to... Let's see. What else would I draw?
Could go classic. Say a wolf.
It's too obvious.
It could do a rabbit.
Yeah. I like wolves, but I feel like that would be a little too close to dog. And I'm not just saying that because I said dog.
I'll do a rat.
Oh.
Okay.
Rats. We are the rats.
Nice.
Okay, is there anybody else in chat that wants to include what species the teacher will be? We've got 6 spots so far. And it's 1 per person for suggestion.
Yeah, why not a bat?
Okay. Pillow Mimic says bat.
Octarix, do you want to suggest something?
I already suggested something.
Yeah.
Eastern Dragon.
Yeah.
He said
Eastern Dragon.
Smooth brain.
Okay. Il Young,
Winkles.
if you want to suggest something, or Fallen Hero, if you want to suggest something, I'm going to give it another minute before I press the wheel.
The fact that I forgot.
Tom Wolf, if you're there too, you got a minute to suggest something.
The fact that I didn't remember Octarix suggested dragon shows I'm the manifestation of three word saying. Gay furry trash.
Okay, I'm trying to think what kind of outfits I would have to do for this too. Let's see.
I mean, but it depends on the species.
Very true. Let's see. Anyway, I'll give it another minute. We'll see how it goes, and then just remember, chat. You get to suggest 1 type of species for the teacher of Gulliver.
This is very exciting.
Whichever one it lands on, I will be drawing as that teacher. Okay, let's see. And just for the hell of it, I'll put up wizard designs for images for now. Let's see. Wise and old, big hats. Canes and staffs. Always classics. I kind of have a slight personality in mind for Gulliver's teacher, the more I think about this.
And what's their personality?
What kind of personality?
Slightly money hungry, annoyed, and... let me think.
Money hungry, annoyed.
Let's see. Very wise, but obviously the only reason he's teaching Gulliver is because he gets money from the Adventurers Guild to teach him. Though, considering how accident-prone Gulliver is, he's kind of annoyed about the fact that he has to keep asking for reimbursements for all the accidents he causes.
So what you're telling me is you're basically making Mr. Krabs.
Mr. Krabs wouldn't really be that kind of personality. He's more like a psychotic penny pincher.
Well, in the later seasons, yeah. In the earlier seasons, not by that much.
It's like he has a soft spot for Gulliver, but at the same time, he's like, God, this kid is costing me so much. I don't know if the Adventurers Guild will reimburse me for half this stuff he's broken.
Aww.
Okay, let's
His
see.
poor teacher.
Okay, if nobody else is going to suggest anything, let's give it just a second.
Oh.
Alright, get ready
I don't know why he's
spin
getting
that
so
wheel.
nervous.
Okay.
Spin the wheel.
Okay, let's
Spin.
see. I have my live show thingy timer on, and I'm going to give the audience another 40 seconds to participate. Trying to make sure it's, like, reasonable.
Fair.
So if there's nobody else in chat that wants to suggest a species for the teacher, I will be drawing it based on that.
You heard it here first, folks. Do it in the next 40 seconds or else.
Okay, we got 20 seconds left. And does anybody want to change their selection if they want to?
Nope. I think Eastern Dragon is a good species for like a teacher
Okay.
character.
Yeah, that is fine for a
5,
teacher.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okie dokie then. I am, however, going to change
Here we
mine
go.
from rat. I'm going to change it to bull.
Oh, bull.
Oh, that's a load of bull.
Okay then, so the choices are bull,
Well, for a
lion,
last minute
protogen,
change, yeah.
dog/mastiff, eastern dragon, and bat. Let's see whose selection gets picked. And we spin the wheel.
Spin.
And it looks like eastern dragon has won.
Oh,
Yay!
Nice.
congratulations.
And we shall
Oh my god.
and we shall use the wheel once again later on. But for now, we shall draw.
I could just imagine Gulliver getting distracted by playing with his master's face whiskers.
Congrats on the suggestion or winning, Octaria.
There we go. Oh, come on. Show the thing.
Honestly, I didn't know like Eastern or like Cardinal Direction dragons existed.
Well,
Technically, Eastern
Usually.
Dragon is based on Asian mythology, and then Western Dragons are based on European design.
Oh, so is there a Northern and Southern dragon? Or is
Maybe
that, like, nothing?
Icelandic myths? As far as Southern goes, I'd probably have to say maybe the Quetzalcoatl of South America in belief.
Oh.
I'd have to say that'd probably be the closest to Southern description of like what a Southern dragon would be like. But in any case, I shall get started on drawing the teacher. Okay then. There we go. Okay. So this first little picture I have here is basically Gulliver and his teacher practicing some magic potions and stuff. Okay. Put that away for now. Then we'll put this over here. Okay, first let's get the cauldron.
I just know. I like the little bill you have of him, like, in front of a cauldron.
Ingredients go into the pot. Anything else does not. Kind of makes you want to go back to Waltz of the Wizard.
Wizard know how to do a ballroom waltz.
I'm sorry?
I just saying waltz has in dancing.
Oh, there's not really there's not really dancing in the game. It's just a it's just a fun little game where you can do all kinds of silly wizard stuff in it.
Okay.
I like magic.
I thought you were
Same.
gonna say I like men.
Yeah, and
I like going mad when I have the chance, like.
And in case you guys are wondering about the soundtrack right now, it's Fallen Star Redemption, Last Side C, Sonic Adventure 2, 80s City Pop Synthwave.
I see.
Oh.
Yeah, basically it's a City Pop remix of Sonic songs.
Neat.
innocent.
Okay. I'm not going to be too detailed with this one for Gulliver. This is more of like a quick chibi thing.
BB sketch.
So you're gonna have to draw his teacher chibi, right?
Semi-chibi. It's more like Gulliver's the chibi one for just enjoying his little task, and then his teacher will be on the right side and a little bit more definition.
Instead.
What was this one game I was actually thinking of getting earlier today? It's this convenience store cozy game called, I think it's like Econ Biddy, if I remember correctly.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say mixtape for a second.
Nah, I'm not really interested in that. With all the controversy surrounding it, I really couldn't stream that because it's got copyrighted music on it.
Oh, well, yeah, that wouldn't make it hard.
Because there's like music tracks from like The Cure and like the Smashing Pumpkins and a couple of other bands from the early 2000s, late 90s.
Oh.
So I don't really see that many streamers actually streaming that game.
Yeah. Makes sense. That's okay.
Okay, there we go. We've got chibi little Gulliver stirring the pot. Okay. Now to think of the teacher, who is now an Eastern dragon. Go away, Norton Security. Nobody likes you. I get these pop-ups from Norton Security on the thing. It's like, your thing's about to expire. Your thing expired. Get more virus protection with this. I'm just like, no. I don't have the money for it. And besides, I just avoid those websites anyway. And if I do catch any of those, I just upload everything I have to an external hard drive, and I just redo the entire computer.
Fair.
May take a while to get everything back and updated and everything, but it's worth it. Anyway, so I saw that game that was, dang it, what the hell was it called again? It's a very Japanese title. Incon Beanie, that's what it's called. And it's this game where you play as a temporary worker at a convenience store owned by your aunt in Japan in the 1990s. And you basically just, you do convenience store stuff, and you try to make connections with people, since it's like a small, cozy town kind of thing. It looks interesting. Here, I'll get up a trailer for it real quick. Let's see, Econ Beanie, Econ Beanie. No, stop doing the pop-up window. Ugh, hate when they do that. I don't know what happened with YouTube, but for some reason it keeps turning on the pocket window every time I make another page for it. Okay. Incon Beanie trailer.
Hey, Mom.
Okay. Where's the current one that just happened? Oh, launch trailer. Here it is. Okay, let me just change that out. There we go. And I just realized I forgot to change out the screens for you guys in the Discord. One sec. There we go. I'll change that back in a second. That way you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. I love that at the end of it. My aunt won't see me spinning like this.
That's cute.
I like how game developers are getting smarter about knowing the little tricks that people do in games these days and accounting for them. That's cute. Okay, let me change that back to the screen then. Change back to the drawing. There we go. Okay. And then for stream, let me change you guys back to the Krita. There we go. Okay, everything's back to normal. So yeah, that's one game I was considering getting at one point. It is on sale, and I technically have the funds for it, so I thought about getting it. I wasn't sure if I would play it for stream or not. Maybe I'd do like a tryout stream for it.
Your stream, you do you. Also, I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome back.
Another appeared unexpectedly, and my appeared unexpectedly. Hope too much wasn't heard.
Okay. Okay, so more traditional Eastern dragon. My dragon form is kind of like a combination of both, but without wings. So I'm trying to look at more Eastern dragon designs, how the horns are more like wooden looking in some ways.
Yeah, some are wooden.
I think I'm kind of getting an idea for what he looks like. Okay, let's see. Let me get the pencil sketch first. Thankfully I'm drawing them on a separate layer, so that'll make this a lot easier for the sketch. Okay, I kind of have the idea that maybe he's more a little eccentric than I thought he actually would be.
I like that.
And he's always curious about what Gulliver is going to do, because rather than be annoyed with him, he's more entertained by him in a sense.
Like he's wondering what this little lion is gonna do next.
I kind of have this idea that he has big eyes.
I'm not gonna lie, he gets to remind me of a line from Waltz the Wizard. Kind of fascinating watching you work, if you want to even call it that.
Whistle while you work.
Hey, Master, what's this? Oh, ha ha, very funny. Ask me the same question over and over again. Ugh. Loser.
Maybe the eyes aren't as working as I thought they would be. Let's see, what if I make them... Okay, that looks better. Yeah, half open looks a lot better now. The wide eye can only look so good for a little bit. Okay, let's see. He looks more sarcastically entertained by him, the more I see him now.
He still has a soft spot for him, right?
Yeah.
I like that.
Kind of has like one of those weird graduation hat things that they always have.
That's called a mortar.
That's what they're called?
I've always heard graduation cap.
Yep, they're called mortar boards.
Huh, I had no idea.
around my graduation, I saw a lot of people with like own graduation caps designed, and I saw someone designed their graduation cap like an end portal.
Cute.
I'm not. If that's not creativity, I don't know what is.
Very cute.
Mhm. Oh, I like the long whiskers. And this is
Yep.
what Western dragons have?
No, Western dragons don't have whiskers.
Oh, sorry, I mean Eastern. I meant Eastern.
Yeah, this is a feature that's exclusive to Eastern dragons.
Exclusive feature only to the Eastern dragon. I thought I
That'll
messed
make
it up
them
again.
You know, that's a way to to differ from between the two.
Yes. The whiskers make it look more wise. I said it like I was referring to it as a thing.
Slight wavy mane to him in a way.
Oh, when done right, the wavy fur is done so well. And I mean, it can look so well. Like, has anyone here seen campfire cooking?
Yes.
Campfire
That
cooking?
kind of.
No,
kind of wavy.
not really.
It's one of my favorite animes.
I'm more of a vintage anime person.
I kind of feel like he has a bit of a gourd shape to him. And then we'll give him...
Oh, whoops.
Belly.
Yeah, I get that from his character, from what I'm getting, he's a bit eccentric. He likes chaos to some degree.
Sorry about that
One
family
little-
again.
yeah.
And he likes the idea of happy accidents.
Bob Ross.
There are mistakes. Just
Here is
happy
a cat.
little accidents.
This kind of retail service industry is much nicer. Oh yeah, the convenience store game. It does look like fun.
I wonder how, like, something random things pop into my mind on a daily basis. And one of the random things is, like, it triggered when other people talk. And, like, any happy little accidents made me think of Bob Ross. And it reminded me of a theory someone just offhandedly said, saying Bob Ross paints pictures of places where he hides dead bodies.
I've heard that rumor.
Yes.
Same.
It's this exaggerated rumor that got started by, I don't know, somebody who was bored enough or just thought that he was too nice or something like that. Because the way that he does talk, it does kind of seem eerie to a degree.
Fair, yeah, but that doesn't mean he is evil.
Yeah, I think he was just playing into his own character for that.
Yeah. Sometimes
feel
you
like-
just gotta beat the devil out of it.
I feel like people who come up with rumors like that either have something else going on or none else going on.
I personally feel like people especially come up with those rumors after after a celebrity dies because they know for a fact that because they're dead they can't defend themselves anymore.
That's very true.
I mean,
Yeah.
think of the allegations that came out regarding Michael Jackson after his death.
Yeah, some of those are still murky.
He was a big hit. You can't deny that.
Well, considering if you watch the movie about his life, it'd be no wonder why he's so messed up in some of the rumors. Considering his father was pretty much abusive to him and his brothers, trying to get them famous.
I heard this one story about a dad who made his son like a baseball star. Like he told him to train every day, and he did. But when he got old, but when he grew up and became a professional baseball player and actually was playing professionally, his dad, the baseball player's son, was, I don't know, okay. For some reason, the dad wanted the son to either bat or throw left-handed, despite the fact he was always raised to like play baseball right-handed. So the baseball player literally had to relearn everything he knew with his left hand instead. And for some reason, the son says he's grateful to his dad.
Weird.
If I was the son, I would just ignore my dad when he tells me to do it left-handed.
That sounds like somebody was trying to live through their son.
Yeah.
I don't normally do legs like this, so I'm trying to remember how to do them exactly.
I like this pear-esque shaped body you have for him.
I more or less designed him more like a gourd.
I like to imagine that he got his big design because he ate all of the previous apprentices. Make them into something useful.
Considering the shenanigans, you never know.
Yeah.
The shenanigans.
Especially in a D&D world.
Oh, that reminds me. I started playing Cult of the Lamb recently.
I have to get back into that for the Woolhaven DLC eventually.
Yeah. I was trying... I was thinking up some... Well, I had chat vote on 5 different cult names. Church of Sobek, Church of the Maw, Flatfucks Unite... What was one of them? Scales and Tails, and of course D&D Club.
I saw this one streamer call like his cult the Underbelly, which was really creative and cute. Also, the cult of the Lamb looks adorable. It's not, however, it's just not my personal cup of tea.
I find it hilarious. I find it hilarious how many parents try to get that game banned.
What? Like, yeah, it's a literal game about a cult, but it's just a game.
Well, they don't care.
There's tons of other horrible games.
They really don't care.
Mothers of the world, unite!
Mothers leaving Area 51 after they found the remote that can pause online games.
So what do I think of him so far?
I love him. I see what you mean by gourd-shaped body. still love it. I still see a little pear-shaped though.
Oh yeah.
I want to smooch him.
I feel like his eyes need a little more work.
You can work on them if you want. It's your art after all.
Let me think how to do this. I was trying to go for like one of those like old Japanese paintings where it shows like the eyes kind of bugged out a little bit.
What? I can kind of see that.
Let me show you the kind of eyes I wanted to give him.
Well, Deacus, I will say, if you're trying to go for those old Japanese paintings, it's probably a good thing we went with Eastern Dragon and not a Tanuki.
Oh, a Tanuki would have been such a good suggestion.
I don't think we could draw. I don't think we could draw that on
it.
stream.
Nope, we cannot.
No.
Why not?
If you don't know, in Japanese mythology, Tanukis are oftentimes depicted with massive testicles.
Oh yeah, I just remember
where their powers usually be with.
Okay.
I heard that. I actually heard like, okay, I saw like, and I heard in a video game that
I wanted to give him these kind of eyes. It's in the voice channel.
Okay, checking. Oh, those kind of eyes. Also, that's a sick character design. And yeah, I see what you're going for.
That's Alistair Schneider from the anime Iruma-kun Welcome to Demon School.
Looks cool.
He's
Also,
a cute character.
He does look adorable. Also, I get what you mean, Alterx. I was watching this video where someone's reviewing a bunch of bosses from a video game, and mentions, and one of the bosses is obviously a big Tanuki with like a bell at the front of his belt, and the game reviewers and the boss reviewer says basically what you said. I don't want to say it again because I don't want to get you demonetized or take it down to Curious. So I
mean, I already said it. Balls.
I mean, basically balls. Like its bells are like supposed to be like a representation or like a symbolism of its balls, and I didn't believe that until I did my own research, and I figured out it was true, and it's supposed to symbolize, I can't remember what exactly. I think it was great fortune and wealth.
In some places, it is fortune, wealth, and fertility.
Oh.
Okay, I think that works better.
I mean,
yeah. I love that.
I would have to look for it, but let's see. I know Vampire Survivors has a Tanuki character with massive, with like his balls hanging over his shoulder.
Oh. But yeah, that's pretty much how I found out about Tanukis having big balls. They're like, it's like from a video game boss review.
Yeah, that reminds me. I wanted to get that game Pocky and Rocky for my channel at some point to play again.
Oh, what's it about?
You play as a shrine priestess and a Tanuki trying to rescue the 7 gods of fortune from evil forces. It's kind of like a twin stick shooter, but you don't get the second joystick.
Oh, sounds pretty interesting. I like that concept.
It's a cute idea. It it got it got a remaster for modern consoles. It's called Pocky and Rocky Reshined.
Oh. Well, I love Tanukis.
Okay,
So maybe
not the design I wanted, but it works better this way. I couldn't get the giant eyes to work the way I wanted them to.
For what it's worth, I really like them.
It does look good this way. I was kind of just hoping to try more traditional, but I played to my strengths.
Yeah.
Let's see, and then just gotta get the eyebrows right.
Oh. Curious, I just realized I just had a thought about like the picture of the character you showed, and now I can't unsee it.
What?
The hair on the back of his head looks like a giant. Looks like someone just like tried to stick a giant like buzzsaw on the back of his head.
Oh, Alistair Schneider. That's his name. He's technically a lion demon from Iruma-kun, Welcome to Demon School.
Oh.
This is his actual face without the mask on it. Apparently he was traumatized that got his hair gray, so this is what he originally looked like first. Okay, copy that.
He was traumatized and he turned his hair gray?
That's his original form when he first enters school.
Oh, more or less.
Damn.
Day one at school, then day whatever.
After day one after adulthood.
Well, basically what happens is he gets a mentorship from this one other demon general, and the problem is the demon general that's mentoring him is one of the worst tricksters, and he tricks him into going into debt at a bar, so he has to work off the debt, and the things he sees with the customers and everything kind of scars him.
I mean,
wow.
It's a retail job. The things you would see in general in retail would scar you.
Yeah, I can definitely relate to that.
I can relate to that.
Thankfully, I never worked retail, but that also means I sadly don't know his pain.
But yeah, there's a lot of furry designs in Iruma-kun, Welcome to Demon School. They got like a lot of different variations, but Schneider is the only one that's kind of more of the main characters that's actually like a furry-looking one. But if you ever want to look up the anime sometime, it's actually on its 4th season now. It's called Welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun. And it's basically about this kid, his parents sell his soul to a demon lord. And the demon lord...
Parents of the year.
And the demon lord wants to raise him as his grandchild because he's sick of his friends having grandchildren that they can brag about. So he makes him wear a special perfume that makes him smell like a demon, and he enrolls him in demon school because apparently part of their school anthem is they eat humans.
Oh, how pleasant.
So the whole anime is Iruma-kun trying to avoid getting noticed by the other demons so that they don't find out that he's human and eat him. It's a really funny comedy.
That's lovely.
Okay. Okay, I think overall the teacher's design is pretty
avoid
good.
the cafeteria.
It's actually funny because the whole point of the story is that he kind of starts off as this poor kid who gets bullied by his parents a lot, to the point where like they basically use him for everything, like cleaning the house, getting the groceries, and then it gets to the point where like they're having him run errands for the mafia to pay off their debts and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the demon lord adopts him, he spoils him like crazy, and he's not used to it, and it's so funny. I just love the fact that when he's like, if you had refused to become my grandchild, I might have eaten you on the spot because I'd be so depressed. It's
No
pretty
way.
funny. It's a really good anime. It's on its 4th season now, and I haven't watched the 4th season yet because it just started airing and everything. So I just rewatched like the first 3 seasons. It's so funny the type of demons they come up with in this thing. Most of them do look human, but there are ones that look like actual like furry characters and everything, and the designs are quite good.
Gotta love furry bait.
Yep. Furry bait makes the pay.
Well, I more or less like the designs because technically these are students we're talking about.
But honestly, like, furry bait still works. I mean, why do you think people love the bad guy so much?
Very true. Okay. So what do I think overall of his design so far?
I mean,
Overall, it's nice.
He's handsome.
I mean it when I say furries have not simped for a furry so much, so fast, more than Mr. Wolf.
Very true.
I saw the. I was one of the few who saw the trailer for the movie first before the fan art.
Wow.
Exactly.
Well,
Trying to think what his name is going to be now.
Maybe something like. You know how his name is. Oh dang it! Well, I can't remember. Maybe something like. That means like learning or knowledge.
I'm gonna look up some names real quick. Let's see. Japanese names meaning knowledge. Let's see.
I mean, you could also come up with something completely original.
Yeah, I like to look up some
when
stuff to see just in case.
When I thought up of my Eastern Dragon Alligator hybrid, I just crammed some words together and bam, Cyrilla.
When I can't come up with a name that, I like the whole like coming up with obvious names that like tell you a little bit about the person's character. Like, so my characters' names are like Mia Sweetwater, Bo Strider. But if I can't think of like a good last name, then I would just look up translator, write down the name, write down a trait about that character, and then put through every language that I can think of until I find the last name that sounds good.
This might be interesting. This one means heavy, important to repeat. Shigenori.
Oh, I mean, heavy would definitely imply to him.
I think I definitely like that so far. Shigenori. Professor Shigenori. I think we'll go with that one.
His surname or his first name?
I think we'll just go with that for like his actual name for now.
Okay.
Thankfully, I chose it from the list of first names. We'll think of a last name another time.
Bad with last names. I just go with first name and don't think about last names usually.
Okay, so let me save this real quick. And then save as... Okay. Opening... Gulliver... and... Shigenori. There we go. That way I remember that. So he's the apprentice of Professor Shigenori, the Eastern Dragon Wizard and shop owner, who is a bit eccentric, likes to craft strange potions nobody would ever think to use except those who like private commissions.
No.
And he likes Gulliver because he creates an interesting chaos.
Welcome to Shigenori's potion shop. No, we cannot craft love potions because that goes against consent. We can craft beauty potions, but really all it does is raises your self-esteem.
Shigenori potions. We can't craft love, but we can craft lust.
Can't craft lust? Don't worry, we can craft lust.
Yeah, by the look of Shigenori, he loves the chaos that surrounds Gulliver, and I think he actually likes how clumsy he is, because that way he can charge the Adventurers Guild for the invoices, for the damages, while he's under his apprenticeship. And he's like, "Oh, don't worry, Gulliver. Why don't you just reach for that potion right up there on the highest shelf? Sir, I can hardly reach this right now. Don't worry, just lean a little more." Crash! Oh, I better get my notepad out. Those were some very expensive potions. Sir, I think I'm growing a second head. Don't worry, we can fix that.
Which head do you like more, this one or this one?
Just like they have a preference to know like what to choose.
Okay, let me start on the line art for him then. I think we have a good story for him now.
Not gonna lie, I saw a short on like a summary of how Valve is dealing with scalpers, and I honestly like what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's like, I would like to buy 10 Steam controllers. Sir, you already have one in your you already have one purchased. Yeah, I'd like to buy 10 more. We're limiting it to one per account. Okay, makes 10 more accounts. How about now? Yeah, you have to have a purchase history. Fine. Buys games on all 10 accounts. Now can I buy them? They have to have a purchase history before April 27th.
You fool! I have 70 alternative accounts!
You'll never know my main! Let me guess, is it Eggfucker 1, Eggfucker 2?
Or it's not.
I see what you did there.
You couldn't know because I used 100 VPNs! Excuse me.
Alright. I was going to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog is a bitch-ass motherfucker.
I saw that, but someone replaced it with Obama. How dare you do Obama like that?
He earned his gray hairs.
I still need to find out what Obama's last name is.
Barack.
Barack. Isn't?
Well, technically it's Barack Obama.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it's Barack Obama, Obama would be the last name.
So, I'm so glad I decided to leave the teacher idea up to the chat on this one. Because I love bouncing ideas off you guys.
Bouncing ideas off your belly.
Off you and your soft body.
So, Professor, why do you wear that tiny hat on your head? Easy, it makes me look smarter. Don't they give that to professors? They do?
But you're not a professor. He's just a shopkeeper.
Don't tell anyone, but I just wear the hat for smoke and mirrors.
I bought this hat off of a student who was $20,000 deep in loans.
I feel like I should give him some glasses. I'll put it on a separate layer.
Or a monocle.
Always use separate layers. I learned that when doing pixel art.
Oh, I just had a funny idea. Imagine Gulliver putting glasses on him, and he's like, "What is this? You're not gonna draw a lightning bolt on my forehead, are you?"
That's weird. Why didn't it... That's on a separate layer. Why is it counting the lines below it? That doesn't make sense. I must have changed something about the thing again.
It has.
There we go.
Filled in again.
Okay, actually put it on multiple layers.
Ah, that's...
Can you imagine, like, if Gulliver tried casting a Harry Potter spells, and Shigenori's like, "You do know that's just fiction, you know? Those words, it's just made up."
Try use one. Yeah. Whatever it was.
How's that look on him?
I'd give him a hug.
Like he's going for a party, I guess.
Yeah, me too.
We'll call them his appraisal glasses, so he can see the value of everything. We'll just say that they're optional for now. I put them on a separate layer just in case.
Good idea.
Should I give him ears, or should we just keep, like, the whole ear kind of thing?
I mean, if he doesn't have ears, I think he looks good without them.
Yeah.
You could do it ear hole.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll just keep it. We'll just say that he has ear holes then. So I figured either I would give him the fin ears or just like a regular long ear. Here, let me show you. Here's the long ear kind of look. Actually, that looks a little cluttered now that I see it. Okay, and then either that or I would do the like webbed ear kind of thing. But yeah, you guys are right. That's a bit cluttered.
Yeah, because
It
of
doesn't
the
exactly look.
fur.
Yeah, the fur, the
around
horns, the eyebrows. Yeah. Okay, yeah. We'll just go with ear holes then. Go with tiny little ear holes on the head. Okay. Actually, here's a question. Multiple arms or no?
I mean, don't get me wrong, I love main character with, like, diverse characteristics, like, and multiple arms are always a unique thing to me. So, I say if you think you have time and want to put in the time, then I say yes. But if you don't, then no.
And I kind of figure I could save it for another time, but I was thinking he hides, like, four arms in his sleeves, that kind of thing. And he rolls them up.
That would be cool.
And it's just an idea for later.
Yeah, possible idea.
Yep.
Funny how this music sounds like it'd be from Persona in a way. And yet this is just Sonic City Pop version.
Oh. I think I'm not hearing the music, sadly, because I'm listening in on PC.
Oh, right.
Shame I can't get channel points.
Well, technically, if you're lurking, you can get channel points.
Yeah, he can.
I mean, just like being in the chat?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as long as you're watching the screen on, like, or have it, like, like in a tab somewhere. And if you mute it, you mute the tab itself.
Thanks.
Hope I got the legs right for the bend. It's always so hard for me to do, like, the side legs like that.
Yeah. I know some, like, artists can real, like, when they're doing, like, that kind of an anime, they can get, like, the side, legs, so that have that kind of bend to it, look really sexy. And let's be honest, that kind of, like, like an anime does look kind of nice. Nay, very nice.
Okay. Okay, I think Shigeori's actually looking pretty good so far.
Yeah, I like him.
For some reason, I want to do this.
Oh, like, give him patch?
Little patchworks on some of his clothing.
I mean, I like it.
Yeah, probably do that to save money.
Thank you for the owl.
I love that even more now.
Hey TJ, hope you're doing well. Oh, got a bot in the chat. Disapproving Freement? What the hell? What kind of a name is that?
Someone that they just, you know,
Kind of
on their
non-normal
bot
name.
account.
And it's good, TJ. We are currently working on episode 2 of our art adventure of Gulliver's Adventure, and we are creating his teacher, Professor Shigeori. Who is an Eastern Dragon sorcerer shop owner. That is the name I saved it under, correct? Let me check that real quick. Gulliver and... Oh, Shigenori. That's how I said it. Shigenori.
Shigenori. Okay. That's really fun to say.
The fact that it had heavy in the meaning, like heavy important learning and that kind of thing, or heavy important knowledge, I figured at least suited him well.
Oh, it has knowledge in the meaning, then yeah, that's very good. Also, take care of yourself, damn it.
Thanks for the hydrate and the stretch.
Anytime.
We already passed one of our ad breaks a little bit ago. I forgot to even look for that. I was so into drawing it.
I feel that.
Ooh. So hope you're doing well, TJ. And just so you know, I am letting people come in on the voice chat on the channel server. And if you stick around, you'll be just in time for the second choice of where the story will go. Okay. So I think we've got the line art pretty good on him. And if we had the glasses... There we go. I may change up the shape later, I'm not sure. Maybe if I make them smaller, it'd be interesting. Like very tiny glasses.
After what Pillow said, I'm loving the patchworks even more. It's like he's having to save money from everything he teaches with.
Yeah, I think Octarix kind of inceptioned us with the fact that it's kind of becoming a more eccentric Mr. Krabs.
Buddy!
Well, technically dragons are very greedy for money and power in the first place, so...
Well, my Durgy is greedy for me. He's greedy. He's greedy for cute boys.
Oh, for cute
well,
boys.
Cute men. Cute men.
You have a horde of men.
Oh. Oh. He just wants to. He just wants to cute gays.
Maybe I should make that part of his lore, like his pocket dimension contains a bunch of handsome men that he's collected over the years.
Well,
hey yo,
like the horde thing, so.
I mean, as long as they're not like slaves, then I like that.
No. They're there at their own free will. But who can resist a sexy dragon men?
Yeah, honestly, yes. Then I mean, if he finds me cute, then yeah, make me a part of your horde.
Super cute.
Okay. Okay, I think he's coming along well so far. Now we just gotta figure out what his colors are.
Maybe something that clashes clashes really well with. Why do I always forget his name? I'm so bad with names. Maybe something that clashes with the Lion's colors.
Let's see. If we go with that idea, clashing with the Lion's colors would be colors like, let's see, blue, yellow, red.
Oh, I mean, red is the I don't know. It's not the. It's the red is the complementary color of green. I think he'd look good with some kind of royalty kind of colors like red and yellow or silver.
I mean, for comparison, I had my my dragon hybrid character red and black.
Let's see. Clothing wise, I think red would be a good color to correspond. And then, let's see. Gulliver is brown. Let's see. I'll color in Gulliver first, and we'll figure that out in a second then.
Has anyone heard of that controller that screams when you drop it?
What?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Yeah, they make the Steam controller scream when you drop it enough times.
That sounds so weird.
I'll admit, I thought it was weird too, but the more you think about it, engineering in genius.
This is what you get when you get a bunch of bored engineers.
If you want to go with that idea, then we should have it have a voice that goes, "Ow, why do you hurt me?"
That would make it too real.
Oh, imagine if you could mod the sound effect, so instead of the Wilhelm scream, whenever it falls, you just hear, yeah.
Oh no, oh my god, that would be horrifying. You could scare your friends so much with that.
Or what if it was GLaDOS' voice?
Like, please save me. His hands sweat so much.
I could say, this stupid meatbag dropped me again.
Oh my.
I hope you get carpal tunnel from how much you're handling me.
This reminds me of something from a TV show I saw. Like, basically it was like a prank show. They put like a speaker in a bear, and they try to convince people to help them bury the bear.
Oh my god.
And it would make the bear say things like, "The grave is so cold." And it even went as far as to make the bear say, and when the person who knew about the prank tried to convince passerbys to help, they made the bear say, "Drop that shovel, motherfucker."
Oh my god.
Like, hearing that would definitely definitely put me off. I would just laugh. Anyways, what were we talking about? I guess Steam controller. Basically, I think it's engineering ingeniousness. The same like says when PlayStation created Astrobot for the PS5 controller.
I honestly love Astrobot.
I love Astrobot so much. Like, I did join VC because I was still completing it.
I played it on channel. Well, actually, not the Astrobot game. I played the Astrobot's Playroom on channel, and then I played Astrobot on my own time.
I love Astrobot so much. It's just so cute. It's
That was one of the best tech
wonderful.
demos I'd ever played for a game that came with the system.
It was so good it got its own game.
Hmm.
And honestly, I think PlayStation, let's be honest, PlayStation found its icon with Astrobot.
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna keep it, sadly, because they kind of change mascots every generation.
Yeah, but they said they want to make more Astrobot games.
Yeah, that's good.
But they obviously can't milk the franchise. However, it is clear that whatever they do with Astrobot, they try and give all their love into it.
Well, Team Asobi is very good at what they do.
Oh.
Excuse me.
You excused, I didn't even hear anything.
That's surprising. I still find it amazing that the team creative for Team Asobi, he gave that speech. Oh no, wait, it wasn't Team Asobi's creator. It was Baldur's Gate 3's director who gave the speech at the Game Awards for the prediction of the 2025 Game Awards. I thought that still gives me chills to this day.
Oh, were they right that much?
Yeah, he basically gave this kind of like slightly vague prediction about how the next game that would win 2025 would be like a game that defies convention and actually is a game of passion rather than like a AAA thing. And then Expedition 33 won that year.
Damn. A lot of people were shocked that Astrobot won Game of the Year, but if you play it and really look at it, it's easy to tell why.
Yeah, I was originally shocked too that it was in the Game of the Year category, but then when I actually did play it, I'm like, okay, this makes a lot of sense. This game is just pure fun and creativity, and it doesn't have any schlock in it, it doesn't have any bullshit, and it's basically just a very fun game to play.
Yeah, part of your Astrobot, you made it.
So yeah, if they make another Astrobot, I would definitely play it.
Same.
I just wonder how creative they'll get with the next one is what I'm wondering.
I don't know. I at least hope they keep some of the stuff like the little pals that help you, like the dog, the squid, the clock, because those were very creative.
Very much so.
Oh my god, hear me out. Open world Astrobot.
That could happen. I think they did manage to do a very successful hub world with Astrobot, and every area was very planned out very well. But I think it could work if they did it like Bowser's Revenge. Or what was it called? Bowser's Rage? Or what was it called?
Bowser's Fury?
Bowser's Fury, that's the one.
Fury.
Yeah, I think it could work if they did it like that in some way. Another bot in the chat.
For me, I think it would be very cool if they did an open world like that. They would like go along the lines of somewhat like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, where they give you where they lock you into one area at first to get handle for the new game mechanics, while giving you a handful full of like some of the little pals that you use certain.
Thank you very much for the raid.
Oh,
and to celebrate,
dude.
we dance.
Hey, man.
Get your dancing emotes out.
Oh damn! I don't have. I do have a dancing emote. There.
Welcome in, Atman Ryu, and thank you very much for the raid. I greatly appreciate it. We are currently continuing our second episode of our art adventure, starring Gulliver the Lion. And you just caught us in the middle of drawing up our next picture of him and our new teacher. So what were you playing tonight, Atman? How are you doing?
I think I was doing Phoenix Wright.
Still going through the whole series, if I remember correctly?
Ace Attorney, yeah.
Awesome. Which one are you on now? Because I think the last time I watched you playing it, I think you were still on the really past one, the one with Herlock Sholmes. Planning to go through the entire chronological order. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, you're on Trials and Tribulations' third case now. Interesting. Cool. Well, I hope you're having a fun time with it. 1 second, need a drink. Ooh. Hey, Captain Fox, if you're still there. Hope you're doing well. Oh, just so you guys know, if you're part of my Discord server, I'm doing open voice chat. As we're all kind of contributing towards the story as we make it along. And our current objective, or at least my objective, is I'm currently coloring in Gulliver with his Master Sorcerer, as he is his apprentice. We're calling him Professor Shigenori. And he was actually chosen by Octarix in our roulette that we just did for him. So yeah, I'm trying to incorporate more random things into these now. So I've got the roulette wheel, and then we'll be doing a vote later on the next scenario that Gulliver gets into. Okay, so now we're trying to decide what his colors are. And so far everybody was suggesting his scale color could be red. Now looking at Gulliver, and
I was suggesting red for his like clove color.
Okay, let me get some layers for him then. Let's see how it looks then. Let's start off with some dark red.
I like that color for his pants.
Yeah, a little dark in between.
Ooh. That's nice, though.
I'm not really liking it just yet.
Ugh.
Ugh, excuse me.
You're excused.
So anyway, Admin, thank you very much for rating me. If you have to do some post-stream care, I hope you take care of yourself. If you want to stick around and lurk or join in later, you're more than welcome to. Let's see. What if we...
Am I okay to continue my discussion about Astrobot?
Trying to think what else there is there for that.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna brain. What else is there for, like,
Now, as far as Astrobot
yeah.
goes, the platformer creativity there is definitely fun. I guess if anything, if they wanted to continue the platformer aspect, I imagine they'd probably add more action next time.
I was saying they could do, like, a little bit of an open world thing and take inspiration from a game like Zelda Breath of the Wild, but, like, here's my idea of it. So, like, well, if it's an open world, it'll take some more getting used to. So, like Breath of the Wild, they lock you in a certain small area, give you just like, and as you go through the area, they give you a few of the pals, like, you know, the dog, the little squid, the elephant, and it basically gives you time to get used to the gameplay and how the game works, and eventually the real game starts. You're out in the world, and as you play like through the main game, you unlock more of the little like pals and like the powers you got. Then you can swap through. Eventually, you can swap through all of them, and use them throughout the world. Something like that.
I don't know if they would actually do that though, because when it comes to Breath of the Wild style, trying to fill up a game with that much material is definitely one of the hardest parts to keep it from being boring after a while.
Yeah, I don't know if they do exact Breath of the Wild, but I think something like that, where it's open world, and as you go on, you unlock more of the abilities that you always had.
I will say though, for Lisa Basil, I decided to do something hilarious.
Oh boy.
Not sure I'm liking the bright colors for him right now.
It doesn't have to be bright, but I do see what you mean.
Looks like it could be more of a dark red.
I used the voice filter? Okay. Let me see what else I can come up with. Because I think the pants are fine the way that they are so far.
I love me like some patchworky round pants, honestly. Also, I know off topic, but it is amazing how the Switch was able to run Breath of the Wild.
I think for what it was, Breath of the Wild was okay, but then I don't really feel like going back ever again after that. Because, I mean, it was okay for what it was, but the problem I had with Breath of the Wild is the fact that, for one, I hated the weapon break system. I cannot find a way to justify the weapon break system in any way.
especially for the harder weapons that you get from the champions.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the weapon break system either. I do understand it though, and while I do have my grievances with it, I do understand it, and it doesn't bother me too much.
I understand what they were going for so that you wouldn't stick with like one weapon forever, and that way you like utilize your creativity and your adaptiveness when it comes to certain things. But the problem I have with that is that the... Okay, how do I phrase this correctly? When I took on the Ice Dragon, and I pretty much used everything in my arsenal to try to take that thing down and cure it of its Ganon disease. And then my reward at the end of defeating that thing was just access to a fountain and a ice spear that breaks after 40 tries, or 40 hits. I felt so robbed that was my reward in the end. It wasn't extra stamina or a heart, it was just a fountain and a weapon that breaks after 40 uses.
Yeah, those shrines are not my favorite, honestly. Yeah, because that.
The rewards did not feel justified for what you got sometimes.
Agreed.
So while I understand that they were trying to do that to like make you more creative and think on the fly, and it's supposed to be like everything's deteriorating in a ruined future kind of thing, I get that. But they should have at least made it so that you could find weapons you really like and try to preserve them somehow, or repair them in some way, so that way you can like keep using your favorite ones to strategize better. Because despite gamer nature, people do get attached to their weapons and their playstyle choice, and constantly having them to stockpile and constantly think, okay, I've got this weapon, but I can only use it 30 more times. I've got this weapon, it's only got 10 more hits left, and I've got this weapon, and then it just becomes a stockpiling anxiety nightmare.
It is anxiety inducing. I won't deny that.
Now, I will say, with Breath of the Wild, I did enjoy the atmosphere of it all, because one of my personal favorite things is being among ruins and trying to soak in the atmosphere of the tragedy and both like the serenity of the aftermath and everything. Because I do like looking at like the ruins and like seeing how things form over time and how things compared to where they were and everything. I think that's really cool. I did think that they nailed the atmosphere for that.
Yeah, the atmosphere is very good.
They definitely gave Breath of the Wild a great atmosphere.
Although I do wish they had a better soundtrack for it. I mean, I get it, nature ambience, but come on, we need a little more than that. After a while, you can only hear the same 3 piano chords a few times before it starts to be like, okay, can I get like a song, or can I get like maybe a violin somewhere, or...
Yeah, I understand.
I need a little more variety. Although it was very cryptic how when the music started picking up, something was nearby. I will give it that.
Mm-hmm. Also, they did try to make like the weapon management system better by letting you upgrade your stock, but let's be honest, finding that many Koroks, even if there's 999 of them that you don't need.
God help anybody who actually went after for the completionists for that.
It would. Also, I didn't bother looking for that for even for the max amount of Korok seeds you need to upgrade your full stashes. I just looked up a cheat and did it myself and didn't get Hester's gift because it is literally a giant turd. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, I actually saw the Jeremy Blake video about the Zelda scams and community things that happened in the thing. Excuse me. And I was actually shocked. I was actually shocked to learn that when people found out you could actually use the Ultra Hand in Tears of the Kingdom to actually toss around the Koroks because they're attached to backpacks. When he showed me what the videos of people like piling the Koroks in front of each other and like setting them on fire and everything, I'm just like, oh my god, were people really this pissed off about these things in the last game?
That is. I saw this one YouTuber. I'm not gonna say her name because of free publicity, but she literally like in Tears of the Kingdom she attached a backpack Korok to like one of those hooks and faultily put the hook on a rail, and the Korok just fell down to the ground from the sky.
Oh my god.
Oh,
yeah, but for some reason people hate these Koroks.
Yeah, apparently they actually made the Korok space program because of how much they hated these things. And
I'm sorry, a what?
It is a Reddit
program.
Yeah, it's the Korok space program. It is a group that is dedicated to launching or dropping Koroks from the highest point in Tears of the Kingdom.
Bro, it ain't that deep.
I mean, you are rewarded with a giant turret when you try to collect all of the Korok.
Dude, if you do the glitch, you won't even need to get like the giant turret.
Well, nobody cared about that because when they found out about the fact that the little Koroks were literally just shitting in their hands and giving it to them. Which reminds me, I have to change out the Korok seats at some point to something else being thrown at me. Yeah, people were pissed about that, to the point where they literally set up the program where they were literally building devices to torture these things.
You people have nothing better to do.
Well, apparently to some people it was the second renaissance of the tech industry, or like the industrial revolution of killing these things in the worst ways possible. Although technically you couldn't kill them, but people were just like doing the worst to these things.
They're not. They are harmless.
No, but they did hate them. There was actually one video where some guy, he actually builds a working plane to fly to the highest point in the map, and the highest point in the sky, and then drops the Koroks like actual bombers.
It's like never being surprised by Viltrumite cruelty and invincible.
Well, when people know you can't really torture something, they definitely get creative.
Why? Just
people are
good means.
Because people are really, really stubborn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, they're stubborn because they can't kill them. Might well do as much damage I could do it.
Well, if you can't kill them, might as well break the Geneva Convention and make your own torture camp.
Yeah.
Listen. Beacons.
What?
You forget the first rule of war crimes. It's not a crime the first time around. Don't believe me? Ask Canada. Seriously, they are the reason why the Geneva Convention exists.
I don't even want to ask.
Okay.
They are the kids who sit in the back of the class that are the reason why the unusual rules are there for a reason.
Okay. I think we're good on the clothes so far, but now we have to figure out his actual color.
What about...
I don't know. Also, I just want to give my last 2 cents about Tears of the Kingdom. I just hope there's still a glitch where you can just max out your Korok seeds so you don't have to actually find those little brats. I love them, but good lord, is it a nightmare.
What about blue and black?
Blue and black
Like
could
the
be
dark
straight
blue,
up blue.
like navy blue.
I think that'll clash well. And if darker doesn't work, maybe something lighter?
Either blue or purple.
Well, I'm already purple. I'm not letting him take that color.
Wait, Deacus, I
Maybe
just realized.
light ice blue, maybe.
I just realized something, Deacus.
What?
He doesn't need to take your colors because I took them for him.
What?
Look at my PNG tuber and look at yours. See if you notice anything.
Well, yeah, we're the same. Where you're like a fuchsia color compared to me, or. Okay. Let's see. Black and blue. And what's the fur colors? The more interesting part.
I was
Whatever,
thinking-
compliment those two.
What color would complement them?
Maybe gray? No, it would clash with the horns.
Oh. I think I like the yellow on the. I like the yellow for a sec.
That's
A little too bright.
much.
Orange, maybe?
The orange doesn't look right to me.
Nah.
It's a little bit too warm.
Let me try the yellow
It needs
again.
to be. It needs to be bold but fit in well. You know.
Slightly, but what if I went with a darker shade?
Like gold, I guess.
Let me see this. Close, but not there yet. Black, blue,
close
and
enough.
something else. Oh, I forgot the feet.
Oh, it's blue.
Yeah, blue for the belly.
Yeah, we're
I
just seeing
like
what
it.
works for now.
Also, I have a hard time to distinguishing blue from purple.
Oh,
My bad, I'm colorblind.
okay.
What about green?
It's just partially colorblind, don't worry. It looks better.
A little bit, but
It doesn't have that. It doesn't. I like the yellow fur more. Green works, but doesn't have that same hit as the yellow does.
Yeah, I think you're right. Maybe the yellow would be better. Let's see.
Yellow just says something like, "Look at me." It has that kind of like yell at it, you know?
Light in the darkness kind of thing.
Mhm.
A little
It has
too
that
bright.
thing. Yeah. You could change
It
around.
probably has
You
to
can
be
mess the
more
shading
darker
around
yellow.
with it a bit.
Little warmer.
Something I heard is that you don't always use like solid colors. Like, don't always use the purest of red or the purest yellow or the purest of any color.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the belly had to be a different color.
Yeah, maybe if we made the belly a little lighter. Let's see. I think this shade might be good. I think I might color the underjaw blue. That might make it work better.
Maybe.
Okay, let me make the blue a tiny bit lighter. Okay, that's starting to come together a little bit more. And then if I make the underjaw oh, too much. Okay, I think that looks a lot better. We've got a slightly darker gold, slightly brighter blue, and then we have the underjawby blue.
Yeah, that looks great.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks better.
Kind of like a golden fire mane in a way. Okay, I think this works. And just in time, we have a ad break coming up, everybody. Ooh, so get up and stretch, get a drink, get a snack, use the bathroom you need to. We'll wreck out these messages, so stay tuned. Excuse me. Hey, Andy. Hope you're doing well.
Hello, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
You weren't notified. I put it in the Discord and everything.
Maybe your notifications were off.
Hey, sometimes Discord just doesn't give the
Sometimes it doesn't actually do the ping thing for me anymore.
For some reason,
too.
For some reasons, it just doesn't give me notifications either for no reason at all. That's okay.
I want to turn his eyes green for some reason. Like the whole shade of it turning green, or maybe red. Maybe red and black would be better. I'll think about it in a second.
Yeah, maybe red eyes could work.
Well, the Discord I haven't paid attention to much this evening due to in-game things, but normally I get a Twitch notification. I didn't get that. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, if you want to join in, Andy, you are more than welcome to join in voice chat if you wish, or stay in chat. And sorry the notifications didn't reach you. Scurries over. Let me change up the music. Let's see. What sounds fun?
Let's see. Hey, Deacon, guess what?
There we go.
Oh. Funkies! Funkies!
Oh, hello, Andy.
Okay, good. At the very least, I at least got my watch streak still, still continuously going. So yeah.
Hey, Andy.
Oh yeah.
How you doing?
I shan't lose my stream streak on you.
I can't lose my stream streak either. Good to know who the feeling is mutual.
Very. But no, everything's going fine for the most part. I mean, third day in a row, I got to at least be able to have a day to myself above anything, so that felt nice. Yet tomorrow I must suffer once again.
Oh.
It was a good 3 days off, though. That did help me.
Glad you like it.
So, we're in the middle of designing Gulliver's teacher / mentor.
The sensei.
We came up with an Eastern dragon through roulette.
You're welcome.
Although I'm trying to decide what color the cap will be and his eye color.
I guess if you wanted to stand out with his original, like, clothing design, you could still keep it that dark brown / dark red sort of deal like that.
Well, the thing is I want to color in the whole eyes. 1 second.
Oh, okay. I more meant towards the hat at the very least.
Oh, the hat, okay. Oh yeah, I could probably definitely put that into like another brown color.
Like, I guess if you wanted to make it like a slightly lighter shade of brown above anything. That way it can help differentiate itself rather than just like going like the regular yellow or black as well. And it would be possible to misconstrue it as part of him instead.
Go. Gotta fill in these little quivets. Okay, there he's looking a little better. Little tiny hat.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, let me see what his eyes look like green real quick. Okay, green's okay.
Green.
Let's see, red.
Ooh. I just had a thought.
Red light, green light.
What's your thought, Octavia?
What if he had a heterochromia?
That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah. Very nice.
It's interesting giving him one whole green eye and one whole red eye.
Yep.
I think it's creative.
Although technically we already gave heterochromia to Gulliver. So I don't know if that would work twice.
I'm heterochromic. I thought you were homophobic.
It probably would work if you don't really give anyone else hemochromia. It's if you want to be rare, like usual. Unless you want it to be common in your world. Then whatever.
I'll go with it then. Okay, then we just
To
do...
be fair, they both have heterochromia, it's called, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh wait, I just noticed something. I forgot to color in the other whisker.
Oh.
There we go.
I know what I'm getting tomorrow. Gonna paper this page.
We added the little scale things.
I just saw something on Blue Sky. I have a VR chat avatar for a Croc model, and I just saw a mod that adds like big muscles and big belly to it.
Nice.
Nice.
$20. Shut up and take my money. Give it. Like I am literally shoving
Either
a
keep
$20 bill.
talking, which puts you. Sorry, was someone else talking?
Sorry.
Alterius was.
Sorry, for some reason sorry, my phone was my phone's getting near 20% and acquired the volume, so I didn't know if someone was talking. Sorry, I wasn't trying to be rude. You continue on, Rex.
I was just talking about a mod I saw for VR chat avatar.
Well, then, what's that?
Let me put this up again. Oh, actually, now that I have a new VR model, I can delete this bookmark. Bob Croc, Tong's Bento Croc mod, muscle mod blend shape, belly mod blend shape, and clothes that have been modified to fit.
No.
Okay, I think we've got him down. Professor Shigenori.
Oh, Professor Shigenori.
He clashes so much, but it kind of works with him.
Yeah. Can I get your belly a rub?
Okay then.
Okay, so we don't need you. Okay, cool.
Let me just do a little extra thing for the background real quick. And I forgot to color in his teeth.
Jeez, that scared me.
What?
But you know how I said that because my phone was near 20%, the volume just automatically lowered?
Yeah.
Well, because of that, I highered the volume so I could hear you guys better. But for some reason, it just decided to play you guys back at normal volume. And I had my phone volume all the way up to max to hear you guys better. So when Decarius talked, it genuinely startled me a little.
Ah.
Well, I need to get to bed. My eyes are aching.
Okay.
Honestly, I should probably get going soon too. Not now, but later.
Well, thank you for joining us, Octarix. I hope you have a wonderful rest tonight, and thanks for contributing to the adventure.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a good night.
It's been fun to see you
Okay,
again.
Octarius.
Bye. Night.
Good night.
Love ya.
Night.
I like Octarix.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a sweetie.
Okay, let's see. And I forgot to color in his nails. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna give him a slight grayish to them.
Nice. Oh.
Yeah. Darken them just a little more. There we go. Now this whole angle's topsy-turvy, but whatever. I guess I'm not really technically going for perfection with this, so whatever. At least we know they're in a building.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got Gulliver and his teacher slash mentor, Professor Shigenori. Bit of an eccentric, cheapskate, chaotic dragon.
Oh, well, I like it.
Okay, then. I'll just add some shading real quick.
Love the shading.
That was a solid, that's right. Okay. Someone's sleeping?
I'm getting there.
Ah, gotcha.
I want to start for at least the next, vote or poll, but I'm getting nervous that I won't be able to.
Okay, I think we're good on this for now, and then we shall get to the other part of the evening. Okay, then. Now that we've established his mentor is a slightly chaotic cheapskate who basically bills the Adventure Guild for anything he accidentally breaks or trashes. So it seems he has a bit of a scheme in the works again, but it all kind of hinges on Gulliver's bad luck and prone to accidentalness.
Oh, poor Gulliver.
So while Gulliver's enjoying himself, the teacher is coming up with something in order to see if he can get another little cash grab from the academy.
Oh dear.
Okay.
I wonder what it will be this time.
Turn the music just a little bit. Okay. And this is what's going to be the group vote, or the chat vote again. Okay, so I did come up with a couple of scenarios to go through, but I won't tell you what the result will be as of choosing them. And here it is.
Okay, Andy and Gulliver playing RPG.
Okay, so we have 4 things that'll happen. Professor Shigenori gives him 4 tasks. He says he can approach them in any way he wishes to. Either A, he has 4 choices for what he may do. He may make lunch for his professor. He can do some potion study. He can practice his cool poses with magic while using his wand. Or he can take stock in the back room and try to stack things. All of these have consequences.
I wonder what some of the consequences will be.
I will not say.
Not gonna know.
So these are the choices that we have, and I shall make the poll for the chat to decide Gulliver's fate. Okay, let me get the poll going on the thing. Okay, question. Decide Gulliver's chore to do. 1. Make lunch. 2. Potion study. 3. Magic and poses. And finally, work in stockroom. And I'm going to give this a 3-minute duration. And because I'm going to give Chaos a choice, 100 points per extra vote you want to vote for. Starting now.
Have you learned nothing?
It's more fun this way.
Yeah. Also, it's hard to decide what to choose without even a hint as to what it's going to result into.
We shall see.
I can see the stock room. Like, what possibly he could get himself into in there?
That's why I want to choose. I'm curious, but I'm worried but I fear it might not be something I like.
Okay, chat, in the vote. Does he make lunch for him and the professor? Does he potion study? Does he practice magic and poses? Or does he work in the stock room?
Well, he already practiced magic last time anyway. Well, except he already did posing, so...
Okay, we got... So far, work in the stock room is leading the way so far. How will the votes turn out, I wonder?
I don't know, but everyone, let's think smartly about this. Do we want to waste points?
It depends. Do they want to see that scenario played out?
Looks like it's between magic and poses and working in the stock room. Oh, somebody also voted for make lunch. And just remember, you can waste as many points as you want to voting for this. Okay, we gotta change the music again. Only a few seconds left. It seems working in the stock room is in the lead.
If my attention wasn't so divided, I'd put more in, but I can only do so much.
Oh, sorry.
That was a funny number.
And
I'll admit.
working in the stock room is the winner. Okay, I did come up with something for this one.
I'll admit, I really want. I voted for it because I really wanted to see what would happen.
Okay. We're about to find out. So.
Also, I gotta stop spamming, and or else I'm gonna lose all my points.
Well.
Okay, so we have chosen.
The scenario you want to pick.
Gulliver has decided to work in the stock in the back. Professor Shigenori says, okay, then you can go work in the stock room, just make sure all the potions are piled up, all the spell scrolls are made sure that they're all nice and tidy and everything, and whatever you do, don't cause accidents back there. As he says with a sly smile, knowing that something will happen. So Gulliver goes back there trying to stack boxes and make sure that everything's in order. He does a pretty good job tidying up and everything. Until at some point he finds himself in the section that's called Private Commissions area. Apparently this is the section where Professor Shigenori works on the very not-so-public potions that you're not supposed to tell anybody about. And so he decides, well, I might as well stack some of the boxes and everything and try to get everything in order. Sorry, I thought I heard somebody at the door. But as luck would have it, as he is carrying one of the potion boxes, he accidentally trips on a sheet that was loosely in the floor in front of him, and it falls and it breaks, and the potions spill on him. Oh dear.
Oh no.
And as he shakes himself off, wondering what the heck just spilled on him, he looks at one of the label bottles and it says Behemoth.
Oh no.
So
Well, I
that's
think we
right.
all know where this is
The
going.
chat has chosen the transformation route. So Gulliver has accidentally spilled a bunch of behemoth potions on him. So now we shall see what he looks like as a behemoth lion.
Okay, I'm starting to like this.
And as Gulliver feels the effects of the potion starting to take effect, he sees that his paws are getting bigger, his neck is starting to extend a little longer, and he's starting to fill up the room a little bit more, and he's getting a little cramped in there. And the professor all starts hearing crashing and banging and everything, and he's just going, "Oh dear, I better get the notepad out for the Adventure Society." And as Gulliver gets bigger and bigger and bigger, his head actually sees the sky for the first time and realizes his head just broke the roof.
Oh.
So yes, Gulliver has become a behemoth, and he has accidentally destroyed part of the warehouse.
Oh dear.
Okay, let me get the colors right.
I remembered his name, Gulliver. Yes. Also, poor Gulliver.
He notices that his teeth become much sharper, and he has actually grown horns.
Oh wow.
And then we're going to show he's actually busted out of the roof of the warehouse.
Hmm. Oh wow, Behemoth and... What exactly is a Behemoth? Just like a giant monster?
Yeah. Apparently the
Yeah,
potions that
usually.
he was going to sell are technically made of extract behemoth essence. And it's supposed to give you a strength boost, but there are some untested side effects.
Oh wow.
Case in point.
He literally
Becoming
became like
part
a
behemoth.
behemoth.
And sadly, he accidentally took down one of the walls.
What? Is that like his tummy busting out?
Yep.
Oh. Poor Gulliver.
Let's see if I can do that a little bit, and then...
He might as well be wearing the whole building.
see his tail shoot out the other side of it.
Oh my. His tail?
So behemoth is like a half scaly kind of thing.
Oh, that's what it really is. Thanks. It's cool. So it's basically like a half scaly monster.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Like the only behemoth I saw was like from Kingdom Hearts, from Kingdom Hearts 1. But, you know, probably behemoths do have a bit more of a, you know, range, I guess.
I like the design from Final Fantasy X.
I need to see that again. Guess it's been a while since I've seen the one in 10 as well.
Show some of the boards just flying off there.
Yeah. You don't really have to worry about being that big for that long since, you know, Jinjinari will probably have an antidote, or at least, you know, charge the guild to get the ingredients to get the antidote, I guess.
Give him a little more belly.
And now I gotta look it up for myself.
Final Fantasy X Behemoth.
And a generic term for immense monstrous creatures, often huge or gargantuan size, that embody raw, primordial strength. But it's basically like a scaly. Also, I still just feel bad for Gulliver.
Okay, I think that's a good starting sketch. We just have like a sidewalk over here.
Sorry, but I think I have to get off here.
Okie dokie.
Alrighty.
I'm glad I got to. I'm guessing this is the last drawing for the night.
Yep.
Well, thanks for another episode to carry us. I'm glad I got to watch before my vacation. I'm glad I got to jump in VC with y'all.
I'm
It's
glad to
always
have
joy
you.
jumping in and telling things. And I'm more glad to jump in and chat and get to know you and your wonderful community more.
I'm glad to have you, buddy. And I hope to see you again sometime.
Thanks. I hope to come. I hope to come by to jump in and sometime again too. I doubt it'll be for a few weeks since again vacation, but
Alright.
I'm sure I will. Don't worry. I loved it. I love chatting with all you.
Oh my god, I didn't realize how late it was. I'm actually gonna end up stream soon.
Well, before you do, early thanks for a wonderful stream. Love you all and good night.
Have a good night. I think
Good
for
night.
I think
Good
for
night.
now.
Thanks again.
I think for now that I've got the basic sketch down, I think I'll either draw this in another art stream, and then I think I might implement the sketch redeem later for that, if you guys want to try that out. Okay, let me save this. But I'm glad we were able to decide... I'm glad we were able to decide Gulliver's Fate, Behemoth, TF, Gulliver. There we go.
And probably find out those other fates in another episode.
I've got an idea of how to undo a part of this, so we'll see how that goes. Okay then. I will definitely try to set up another art stream at some point so we can finish this. And then I'll see if I can try to get that idea working of like pencil sketch redeem, so that if I do finish this, then we can that we can try to see if people want to participate in that. I'm thinking of either doing like pencil sketches for like 50k points, or like 100 bits or something, or like 500 bits. I don't know if anybody would actually pay that, but still. Yeah, but for pencil sketches, really nice pencil sketches, I imagine people might go for it. Okay, then now that that's all saved. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining me tonight. I had a wonderful time. It was great talking with all of you, and let me review what we've accomplished. We now have the new character, Professor Shigenori, the devious and very cunning dragon wizard who takes advantage of Gulliver's bad luck. And we have made the choice that he accidentally spilled a bunch of potions on him and is now transformed into a behemoth. I'm glad this went well. Okay, I'll try to pick another day for this to finish this up, and then if we have time, maybe I'll figure out what episode 3 will be. And I'll try to figure out some more art, too, or maybe I'll do a more official one of him being a behemoth. That'd be funny. That could be a good time filler. Okay, then. Let's see who we can raid to pass the love on to. Let's see, who is on? Who is on?
Excuse me.
Let's see, we've got... Ooh, Calzoners is working on some very nice art. Some very sexy Star Fox art. Okay, we're going to raid Calzoners and keep the art night going. Okay. Raid Calzoners. Okay, so thank you everybody for joining me tonight. I will be back on Friday through Saturday. I might turn one of those into an art night, we'll see. And I hope you all enjoyed the roulette and the choice system of steering the adventure. I'm so happy how Professor Shigenori turned out, and I love the fact that you guys accidentally chose the transform into a behemoth option. Want to know what the other options were?
Well, you could save it for next time.
Well, I try to come up with different scenarios each time.
Okay, you can reveal it then.
Okay, so lunch experiment was weight gain.
Yeah.
The potion accident was it was an accidental air grenade. And then the cool magic poses was actually a micro shrink potion, or was a micro shrink spell. So those were the reveals, but I might save some other options for next time too.
Okay.
So thank you everybody for having a great night. Thank you Octarix, Pillow Mimic, Andy Dead Sky, Billy the Dude. Did anybody else join me?
Not yet. No, just Alterius, Buddy, and Andy, and then me.
Okay. Good night, everybody.
Have a good night.
Thanks for coming.
Good night.
Okay. all done with that.